Well, it's about 9 o'clock at night. I'm sitting on the porch listening to thunder. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we got some rain. Oh, wait a minute. No, I thought I heard some thunder again. I'm using the iPhone just because it does a little bit better in the dark, although it turned on its spotlight. Okay. Let's see. There we go. I think you can tell it's raining. I'm standing out in it, and I don't care. I don't know. I'll have to check, see what the temperature is. But I'm standing in it, and yet with the number of trees and plants and what have you we've got here in the yard, I'm not really getting all that wet. What happens if I stand under this one? Yeah, not bad. But it does rain in the Philippines, even though it's not officially rainy season. There we go. That should work. I better get back here because I imagine the dogs are not too happy about this. All right, I'll catch up to you. Today is April 6th, and it is Nora's father's death anniversary. He died 59 years ago in 1964. And so every year they have some kind of a little offering. I think Saturday they're going to have a bigger remembrance. So there's coffee, water, some liempo, and suman. Chef Rex.
Uy, may extra.
Oh.
Yan ang iyang putulin ng pakpak.
Chef Hanley.
Wala na yatang bawang.
Pero wala mo ka ni Joseph ko. Hindi siya rami aming ganita dito. Is it getting black and blue or what?
Oh yeah, probably. A little bit blues. Yeah, it'll turn black and blue for sure. Lovely. So it's Friday night here in Barrio Burgos, San Antonio, Zambales, and there's a new restaurant bar block and a half, more or less, up the road from us, off in that direction, which I know you can barely see, but I can. So anyway, so we get to hear I think it's a band as opposed to karaoke. However, pardon my saying this, but the talent level is closer to karaoke. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's been louder. We'll try again when they get louder. Oh, here we go. And of course the dogs will chime in. Okay, as I mentioned, it's Friday night, March, I don't know, 30th or 31st, something like that. But anyway, you can hear the music going. I'm pretty sure that's karaoke. I really hope that's karaoke. However, at the same time, the Muslim community out behind us a ways is doing their whatever it's called, call to prayer, I think it's called, and so you can catch drifts of that on the wind every now and then. There, that's it, if you can hear it. So, there you have it. Competing, I don't know what, ideologies or whatever. I think we may still be in Ramadan, but I'm not sure. Anyway, there you go. So you know how I've mentioned on a couple of vlogs that in the process of drying the rice before it's milled, they lay it out, the grains out on the side of the road typically, and we've done that with our rice, and it works fine. You know, the heat coming up from the road and the sun coming down, beating on it, and so on and so on. It dries nicely, and they rake it a little bit to turn it over and make sure it's evenly dried, and so on and so on. So it works great. However, you need to be a little bit alert because the rice, even after it's milled, could have some little tiny, bigger than a grain of sand, or a grain of sand size and up a little bit bigger, not quite to a peppercorn size, pebbles in it. So you're chewing along and all of a sudden crunch. You've bitten a pebble. And so I thought the other day I was having supper, which was quite delicious. It was fish and tomatoes and onions and garlic and so on and so on. It was great. So I'm chewing along, and all of a sudden, crunch, and I cut it, and I got a syrup, a car, and and so I thought I was being careful, but I didn't. Incidentally, in case you're not a dentist and you didn't understand what I just said, I had actually broken off a piece of my tooth. Yeah. Oh well, it's always something, and so that's what it is this time. That's right. Yeah. Okay. I actually can see. Okay. So anyway, that's the story. Okay.